everyone, Tyler here once again for more cooking nonsense. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving and enjoying the wassail. And today, since the Christmas season is starting, I wanted to show one of our family's Dutch heritage traditions. We make every Christmas a Dutch pastry called Banket. And I'm going to show you how to make that. And I know pastry sounds kind of like really difficult, but it's really not that difficult, and hopefully you can try it out. And in honor of YouTube's new awesome widescreen interface, we're going to do that now. So, cool. The ingredients you'll need are 1 pound of cold butter. The butter does have to be cold, otherwise it won't work. So make sure you just take it out of the fridge right before you make this. Flour, baking powder, salt. I use kosher salt in honor of Alton Brown. 1 cup of ice water. 1 pound of almond paste, and it has to be almond paste. You can't use marzipan or anything else. It has to be almond paste, and you should be able to find it. I found it at a tiny Winn-Dixie in Florida, so I think if they have it there, they should have it anywhere. Sugar and 2 eggs. Put the 4 sticks of butter in a bowl and begin to break it up with a knife. That was what we call a bad move. Don't use a mixer to do the butter. If you have a KitchenAid mixer, you can use that, but don't use one of these things. Bad move. Don't do that. To the bowl with the butter, add 4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon salt, and drizzle in 1 cup of ice water gradually as you stir. You probably won't use all the ice water, just use enough to wet the mixture down so it forms a ball. Don't use any more. Roll the dough into a log shape and then fold over the 2 sides and put it back in the bowl to rest. Put the dough in the fridge and let it rest for 20 minutes while we work on the filling. Dump the almond paste out into a bowl. And crumble the almond paste until it's as crumbly as you can get it. Then add 2 cups of sugar and 2 eggs. And mash the filling to combine it. Take the filling and put it in the fridge until we're ready to use it. Take the dough out of the fridge and roll it back into a new log, fold the sides over again, put it back in the bowl, and put it back in the fridge for another 20 minutes. Start off by dividing the almond paste and the dough into 8 sections. Then take one piece out and oh, some flour would be nice. Wash my hands. This is suddenly turning into the red-green show. Oh, adjust the camera, Harold. Okay, where were we? Roll the dough out until it's about a 6-inch by 15-inch rectangle. And then take 1/8 of the filling and spread it out in a strip along the middle of the dough. Then take your egg wash mixture and brush it all along the inside of the dough. Then fold the dough over and seal the edge. And then fold the ends over. Then flip it over, place on a baking sheet, and repeat for the rest of the pieces. Alright, so somewhere I screwed up and made only 7. So now we're going to take some of the remaining egg mixture and brush it on each of them. This will give them a golden brown crust, and we're also going to sprinkle some sugar on the top to give them a little more fancy crust. So we'll do that. Then we're going to add a slit for ventilation every 2 inches or so. I usually do 5 on each one. This will prevent them from exploding. Put the baking sheets in the oven at 450 degrees for 20 minutes. Let them cool on the baking sheets for several minutes, and then carefully put them on the counter to cool completely. So I hope you enjoyed making the Banket. It can be kept as a stick and wrapped in tin foil and kept in the freezer, or you can cut it up into inch-sized pieces. So that's Banket. Enjoy.